All right, you guys should be able to hear me now. Just gotta test the audio. Yep, there we go. I gotta just gonna tweet out really quick. That's up. Looks like we are good. Alrighty, we're live. We're good. Oh, let's get the live stream actually playing. Hold on. Refresh the web page here, so we're actually on the actual correct time here. Look at this, guys. This is the first thing I've seen from Nintendo that's actually in 4K on their channel. Like, and I don't even know how long. This whole thing's actually done in 4K, which is just remarkable. Hopefully, that's a great sign for the future, or for this system and stuff like that. But I just like, I noticed that when I put up the live stream here. I'm like, wait, this is a 4K on a Nintendo channel? Anyway, I literally got up like 10 minutes ago. I like fixed my hair and like seriously just woke up, and I'm going back to sleep after this. I'm just like it's a bit early for me. It's still dark outside. It's 5:48 currently right now in the morning, and yeah, so my energy levels are kind of like here. I'm gonna try and get excited. I'm gonna try and look and see and try and be as reactive, I guess, as I can. But I literally just got up. I got up, I did my hair, and I'm going back to sleep after this. Fuck this. I'm gonna move my laptop to the center of me. Alrighty. Hey Tragum, hey Hamster, and Jeremy. Good to see you guys. And I'm sure it's probably, well, it's a lot better if you're on the East Coast of the U.S. And yeah, Hamster, if it's the afternoon for you, um, that's a good time. I'm sure I'm so used to having these live streams be at decent times in the U.S. and I think it's because they mostly target U.S. audiences, or I don't know, perhaps that time zone. Um, the only other stuff that happens sort of like in the middle of the night for me would be like the Tokyo Game Show, or like other specific events that are like for the different markets, maybe Gamescom, stuff like that. But even Jeff Keighley's show is typically in the afternoon, so it's not that bad. I wasn't realizing that this show was at 6 a.m. Like I kind of forgot. So when I went to set up the live stream, I was like, oh shit, I had to get up early, like really early for this. So yeah, it was just one of those things where we don't really see live streams this early, at least on the US side. In any case. Have I played Split Fiction already? I have not. I do plan to. I did not actually play It Takes Two, but I played their prior game before that, A Way Out, and I really enjoyed it. But I didn't. It Takes Two was like it looked. It was a very different game from those other. I guess from A Way Out, and all their games are very different from one another. So I played Brothers. the original Brothers back on the 360 and stuff. But I do plan to play Split Fiction. And I might do it. I might play It Takes Two prior to me playing Split Fiction because I've heard great things about it. But yeah, just didn't get around to it. Hello, Soul of Air. It would be nice if Switch U could do 4K, but I'm not going to hold my breath. My guess would be $400 to $500 price tag. I'm pretty much on board with that as well. I think it's going to be a $400 system. I think that I think it's going to support 4K output, but we're going to see most games probably target 1080p resolution. And then if it is using NVIDIA's suite, I think that they're going to use DLSS to basically go from 1080p to 4K, which honestly, you know, and depending on, I guess, the version of DLSS they're using, that could be a very decent image. You know, it could actually turn out very, very good. So yeah, we'll see. It's going to really depend, I think, on what their launch lineup is. You know, they launched the Switch with Zelda, and we don't really have that game anymore. A game like that anymore, I guess I should say, for the Switch 2 that could be launching alongside it. The only thing I'm thinking is Metroid Prime 4, which I'm excited for. It's just going to be interesting because I wonder, you know, I don't know if Metroid's going to have the same amount of impact like that Zelda has. That people are gonna like rush out and go buy it, especially because Zelda was like completely transforming. You know, Breath of the Wild was a brand new concept, a brand new direction for the franchise, and went on to win Game of the Year that year. So yeah, it's gonna kind of be interesting to see what they do. Triggum says, I predict it'll be a portable PS4 Pro. It'd be nice if the power can reach that level. I'm less interested when it comes to the Switch. Like, I really didn't care for its docked mode, but if they manage to get a good image out of the TV using docked mode, then that might compel me to actually play the console more, you know, docked. It's just that when you take a game, when you take a system like the Nintendo Switch with games that are reaching those resolutions, and you try to blow them up on like a giant, you know, 77-inch TV, you know, it just doesn't. They don't really look that particularly great. So yeah, we'll see what happens. What happens there. Hamster says, I'm waiting for my friend to come back from a job so we can start Split Fiction. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, co-op is I guess I would just play it with Jacob. But because we did A Way Out together. But yeah, it's like I generally co-op to me is not. I generally just don't care for it. It's hard to get everyone together, you know, during the same time, and you know, I like to sort of, you know, I guess get into the groove myself and really concentrate. And I play games a lot slower than a lot of people. I mean, at least the people in my circle that I know of. So I could always find it frustrating. Like, a lot of people just tend to not take their time, you know, or they just want to kind of get through the game. And I hate being rushed. Like, I don't want to, you know, sit there and be be told, oh, you know, hurry up, let's do this, and constantly being pushed through the levels. You know, I like to sort of take my time and relax and stay quiet. So we'll see what happens. Maybe a new Mario game built off the idea in Bowser's Fury that was included with Super Mario 3D World would be ported. Well, would port on Switch. Yeah. I mean, that could be a possibility, I guess. I mean, what they had, Mario Odyssey, was Mario Odyssey a launch title, or did it launch shortly after? I think it was a launch title. Anyway, I mean, that was a really, really excellent Mario game. So they have something similar again, you know, or something like, yeah, 3D World would be interesting. Is Jacob going to play Killing Floor 3 on Steam? You know, he hasn't mentioned it, so I don't know. I think he has, or we have the other Killing Floor games on Steam. I'd have to check it out. So possibly. Hey Lloyd, how's it going? Good morning or good afternoon. It's probably good afternoon to most of you guys, I would expect. So yeah, I don't really know what my expectations are for this live stream. Um, in terms of announcements, it can go in either direction. The third-party announcements are going to be interesting, and I hope Nintendo, has a lot of those. I hope that we have, a good amount of third-party announcements. Because that is something that was starting to come out with the Switch. It was like a big thing. Take those portable games with, or take those that portable system with you on the go to have those games on the go. And at the time, the Steam Deck and all these other portable PCs were like not a thing. So it's just a completely different environment right now compared to like when the Switch originally launched, and you didn't have that. And Nintendo's track history has always been they've had like one successful console, then one not successful console. It's like a zigzag going back and forth. It was the N64 to the GameCube, then the Wii to the Wii U, and now to the Switch. So this is like the odd one where it could go basically really bad for Nintendo or not as successful, I guess, as the Switch. I think it's really smart of them, honestly, to just call it the Switch 2. I was not expecting them to do that. I don't think Nintendo's ever used the same name for a sequel to their console besides the NES and that stuff. But all of their systems have been this unique individual brand, and something called the Switch 2 is probably the smartest thing Nintendo's done in a while. I think the Wii U, having something called the Wii U, really scared them because there's so many people back there in that time that didn't really like, they didn't understand it was a new system. It also didn't help that the Wii U looked very similar to the Wii, just a big tablet controller. So anyway, it's going to be interesting to see how people react this time around. The Steam Deck is very affordable now. You can get basically a refurbished Steam Deck from Valve for, was it like 250, $300 now? And yeah, you're not playing like the current games that are coming out, but you can still play a huge number of Steam games, and for the older games, forget about it. That's my favorite thing about that system is that I can play basically the entire seventh gen library to certain degrees, but I can basically play them using that system on the go with a beautiful screen and incredible performance. So yeah, it's gonna be curious what they do here. Oh, it's also 6 a.m. for you, Lloyd. So you're on a similar side of the world to I am. Do I think the Switch 2 will sell out pre-orders? Nintendo claims they made plenty of units to keep up with unexpected demand. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's gonna sell out. Absolutely. I think it just being a new system, it's people are gonna rush to buy it. I do hope that Nintendo, like you said, they do follow through on their claims that they did make a lot. Um, but I do think it's going to sell out. Let me know if this is too loud, by the way. Turning it down on my end, but if it's too loud, please let me know. Curious what the UI will be like as well. Nintendo has a good opportunity to really kind of spice up the UI, add some customization features. We'll see what happens there. Ah, Mario Kart. I looked at the last release for Mario Kart, and I didn't realize that it's been since Wii U days. Because technically, the last Mario Kart was a Mario Kart 8, was a Wii U title, first and foremost. That's crazy. Oh, you can't hear sound at all? I'm sorry, guys. That's weird. Hold on. I'm sorry. It's just music. What am I using here? Media. Oh, I see what's going on here. It's way too low. All right, give me a sec. Hold on. Gonna have to figure out. It's the media here, but it's way too low on my side.
Hello, everyone. I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Is that better?
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on
There we go.
Nintendo
I
Switch
turned
2.
it down for me on a different different volume. Okay, it's fine now. All right. Let me know if it's too loud. Sorry about that.
Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change. And in this
I mean,
Mario Kart game,
oh, okay.
you can go
I'm looking at like the visuals and stuff. It's still heavily stylized, but there's some nice effects if you look for them.
race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Like there's some specular stuff going on with their hair.
Knockout Tour.
Kind of looks like Lego characters, but they got like that sheen, almost like they're plastic pieces.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line? You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
Well, that's really cool.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations. A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details about the
Okay.
title-
I was like, wait, that's in a couple weeks.
For more information in the future.
So they're gonna have their own special direct for that. Well, it actually looks really cool for the exploration purposes of it.
On the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope
So that's
you look
cool.
into it.
We knew that was coming, though.
We'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
What's it stand for?
Take a look at some new experiences it offers.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
The audio is delayed.
That was you. So quick.
There's like a voice mismatch between when she's talking and when I hear her voice. That's not me, I promise.
Nix, I'm coming for you. Come on, no.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature.
Ah, it's stands for chat. Oh, look at this. It's Discord.
Hi, missed you. With this feature, you'll be
This is literally Discord.
friends and family while playing a game. Should we follow you?
Why did they just have like a D button for Discord? All the game systems have a Discord integration now.
Sure. Your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
And I was thinking capture as well, but they still have that screenshot button, so that wouldn't have made sense either.
Distance.
Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make
Oh, we got noise cancellation.
Around you, your voice will still come through clearly.
Yeah, we'll see how good that is in the real world.
It does look beautiful. It's okay. And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Ooh. Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no.
I mean, they could have just integrated with Discord. They built their own like
You can chat to your heart's content.
streaming voice, call center for chatting,
I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell.
but they could have just
Okay, we got it.
integrated with Discord.
So cute. So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen. Guys,
Oh, I see.
Where'd you go?
or
I mean, it's cool that you got like a hub you can see your friends stream. I'm sure the frame rate's gonna be that bad on it though. Look how awful the frame rate is in this video.
I have to do a little so everyone can watch.
Yes, hamster, exactly. It's like the frame rate is like awful, and that's exactly what it's gonna be like too. All these people running on Wi-Fi connection.
Oh, yo, that's it.
Ugh.
Pose mix.
On the right.
Yeah, I don't think the mics. Yeah.
There's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Wait, actually, guys,
Who's playing like this?
I'll be right back, yeah?
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
Oh my god, they have their own webcam. With a streamer like mode, it cuts you out.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
Well, they gotta start somewhere. I mean, they had like nothing. There was like, you can't even like send a message to your friend on the Switch. There is no chat functionality whatsoever. They had to start somewhere, so why not build your own pseudo Discord
Camera feed like this.
video streaming service?
No, wait. Go left. Okay.
Use
That's so interesting.
Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere.
We also see they kind of tease the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, or the Switch 2 Pro controller, I guess it would be called. In that someone had like a standard looking controller in hand.
Including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
The Switch 2 camera.
Is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Of course. For $2.99. So okay. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Honestly speaking, you know, Nintendo's subscription to their online is so much cheaper than Xbox Live or Game Pass, as it's just called now, and PlayStation Plus.
Parental permission is always required when a child wants to use game chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
That webcam, I seriously expect that camera to be like $100 though. Like, no lie, it's be like $100. If it has the tech to like cut you out of your background and like literally do a whole silhouette and stuff, you know that it's gonna be like $100. It's probably gonna have tracking and all this stuff. And it just looks like a glorified Google Nest Cam. At least they're being honest. This is cool. I like this. I gotta applaud them for this. That's awesome. The fact that you can play your multiplayer cooperative games with other people. I mean, we were just talking about Split Fiction, and they have that Buddy Pass thing. So this is cool that they're doing this. I expect it'll... I guess I don't know how it'll work if you have a physical cartridge, though. That's the only thing.
We'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch
Dude.
2 system itself.
Alright, hold on. I'm refreshing because I'm just hoping that'll fix the audio because it's so, like...
At 7.9 inches,
It's annoying.
Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
It's a high-def display, people.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can
Oh.
play games in greater detail on the
It's 1080p in handheld mode? Wow. I was not expecting that. Okay. What the fuck? They're saying 120?
supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
This is uncharted territory for them. It's still an LCD, though. Okay, that's where they're saving the costs.
Is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
That's good. Okay.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on
Ah, okay. So that's how it doesn't come apart. You have to push the release.
the SL and SR
Made
buttons
that bigger.
for greater comfort and control.
I do like the color scheme and the design. I think that's a good change.
The left and right sticks
How about Joy-Con drift? Did you fix that? Hopefully.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con
That would be really cool in first-person shooter games. Like, I'd play Metroid like that.
between the ranges. Sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more
3D audio. Wow.
three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
I'm kind of shocked. They're actually supporting like a lot of current, modern features. You're telling me that they put a 1080p 120 hertz screen in on the portable system itself?
Do however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
That's impressive.
Really, like this.
People were saying that online and stuff, and everyone was like, yeah, right. Nintendo's not going to do that.
On the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Ah, interesting.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
No, you can plug it in on either port. I guess there's other accessories that'll use it too.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 250
Oh.
gigabytes of internal storage.
Wow.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch.
Is it an SSD?
Download, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster. Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported.
Ah, frame rate is fixed at a maximum of 60 FPS. It just said, wow, they support 1440p? What? So it's an HDMI 2.0 port if it maxes out at 60 hertz.
This helps keep
Interesting.
stable.
And it's got a cooler. Compatible Nintendo
On
Switch
Nintendo
games.
Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
It's good. I don't even want another price. I cannot see them charging more than 400. I cannot see them doing that, but I gotta say, wow. I was not expecting 120 hertz screen. I thought to myself, okay, 1080p, they may do that, but I thought they were just gonna do 720, which would have been okay. But that's incredible. 1080p 120 on the go. And yeah, it's an LCD, but you also get HDR. You get HDR and all that stuff.
Hello.
That's really good. That's very good.
The game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
It's their own Astro's Playroom.
I'm standing over here. Okay,
Oh, wow.
join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
This could be fun.
This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?"
Oh, it's a whole tutorial on how to use the system, but done in a game,
System with magnets.
in the format of a game.
And those magnets are inside the system.
This kind of reminds me of those of you who had a PlayStation Vita Welcome Park.
Metal.
Sony tried to do something similar where they would kind of introduce you to the console itself and the features, and then you had software like Nier, which would show you people around you using a PlayStation Vita,
All sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another
which wasn't very many people,
controllers have
if any.
And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
Oh, I'd mess around with
You can adjust
this.
the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con too.
And you could probably calibrate the controllers this way too. Kind of get used to the sensitivity.
There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini games and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out.
Hmm.
There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Oh, really, Hamster? Metroid Prime 4 is being made by some ex-Mirror's Edge Catalyst developers, the art director, the lighting artists in particular. I did not know that. From what I saw, I mean, it looks really good. Metroid Prime 4. Oh wait, here we go. It looks excellent, so I'm looking forward to it.
Next up is additional storage.
You could still get an SD card.
2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Express.
Type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Well, no doubt Nintendo's going to brand their own.
The regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Ah, so they must be like, there must be some storage or speed requirements.
Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account.
Interesting. Well, 256 gigs.
With this
I mean, that's more than I have in my Switch Lite.
digital games,
That's a really healthy amount. Oh, here we go.
also releasing a new Pro controller. It has a C button, which launches game chat. And
Nice.
there are new GL and GR
Ah!
which you can use
Little
to
grips.
combine existing button controls.
Custom
In
buttons.
addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be
I'm shocked. I'm legitimately, like, surprised. I'm like, wait.
development of Nintendo Switch
They're being, like, very forward-looking with the hardware here. You know? Like,
Nintendo Switch 2
it can stand toe-to-toe. Well, the feature set, at least, can stand toe-to-toe with...
on June 5th.
Wow.
Very much looking forward to the day
It's right in time for my birthday as well.
So please wait just a bit longer.
I'm shocked. There's the release date.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like
Show us the box art.
unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I imagine that the cases for the Switch 2 games would look exactly like the Nintendo Switch, except instead of just seeing the little square Nintendo Switch logo, it would show the Switch 2 logo. They probably wouldn't change up the cases that much. Maybe instead of being transparent, they'll be like a red color or a different color case.
Audio recognition,
But that's good.
more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory. All of which
I
can
still gotta get a Switch. I hope I can get this one. I mean, if you haven't got a Switch at this point, Lloyd, I would say just, you know, you're better off getting this. The fact that they're gonna upgrade some games to probably look a lot better. I mean, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I'm playing through that right now on my Switch Lite, and it's a beautiful game. But it definitely, you know, you want a lot more. Besides just having 60 FPS, that would be nice. Just having the image quality cleaned up would be really cool. So,
next, it's Bowser Live.
I'm curious
Where the livelier team
how they're going to update those existing games. Gosh, you're telling me this camera is capable of all this stuff? Dude, it might just be as much as the console. Maybe I was just joking before, but maybe it will cost that much. It cuts you out of the background. It does complete tracking.
take a ride on the
That's insane.
carnival coaster with the safety bar lowered and secured.
Jacob just got home.
Use mouse
So get this.
enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles.
1080p, 120 hertz screen with HDR on the portable system itself.
Game will begin. There's a
That's
bowling
insane.
game where 2 players each
That's crazy.
can
That's really nice.
and one
I'm shocked. Like, we're all like sitting here like
tag
what?
Crazy.
And they built their own Discord integration. It's not Discord, but it's their
But it's
own.
like their own like kind of integration for it.
It looks like Discord.
the built-in microphone,
Baby.
mouse controls, and
Back to buy
rumble.
my baby.
The big
And it's June 5th is the date.
Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, 4K output on top of 1440p. Yeah, which is great because if it's only an HDMI 2, an HDMI 2.0 output, excuse me, 1440p you might want to do because you can get 1440p 120 hertz, and that would look a lot better than just 4K.
Please look forward to
You know, 4K at 60. There might be a trade-off worth considering.
actions while playing.
That's really good.
More Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Here we go. Some updates.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom
60 FPS. Look at this.
frame rates and also support HDR. which makes the image more vibrant.
It still looks blurry to me.
You can provide higher definition graphics.
Well, okay, I could tell that it has less aliasing, so,
Plus,
but it's probably running at like 1080p,
Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
1080p 60, which would be a market improvement.
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
I'm not gonna wait to, cause I'm literally almost done with Tears of the Kingdom.
Of these titles.
Oh, it's a full, look at this.
Guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
All right. Yeah, no, this looks so smooth compared to what I'm playing right now on my Switch Lite, but I probably won't wait to for the update because like I'm literally almost done with the Switch, with Tears of the Kingdom. I'm tired. Give me a break.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You'll be able to enjoy
Yeah, see, it looks like,
exclusive
Looks really nice.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with
but they're adding HDR. They're like we're talking like modern features, you know,
Huh.
like very forward looking. 120 hertz screen, 1080p in portable mode.
powerful meteor
Like that's good.
mysterious.
Not even the Steam Deck has a screen like that. That's insane. Amster was asking if you're gonna play Killing Floor 3.
Killing Floor 3?
Yeah.
Metroid
Probably if I get a group of friends.
Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch.
Because I never played Killing Floor.
I thought we owned one.
We have Killing Floor 1 and 2. I never played number 1 though, but I
Okay.
did play 2, and I try to get people to play it. It's fun. It's just that not a lot of people want to play it because there's other games now. But I'm getting people that want to play it.
Plus, you can explore the
But,
immersive world
we've been on like survival crafts
60
lately.
frames per second,
Like
or
we
enjoy
hopped onto
smoother action in
Icarus.
full HD at 120 frames per second.
brother and I.
Let me see.
From these two
I'm
modes,
sorry. I'm looking at this in shock that Nintendo now has
Oh.
quality and performance modes. You're telling me that 4K 60,
plus,
is it really 4K though? It's probably gonna be upscaled.
which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only
Wait.
receive a Nintendo
Oh, on
Switch,
Steam, yeah. I thought I said on stream. I was like, I haven't stream.
Nah,
taking advantage of the
Steam.
power of Switch 2,
Yeah, but I'm probably gonna pick it up.
Lumio
To be
series
honest.
with enhanced resolution and
They're asking about
Uh-huh.
Split Fiction as well. Like you want to play that? Split
I wanted to
Fiction?
play that. I still didn't even play It Takes Two, and I wanted to play that too.
Oh, see, I haven't played it either. So maybe that's something
we'll
we
do
can
that.
do.
physical and digital versions.
Because I know, those were both good games. Like we played A Way Out, and I really liked playing A Way Out.
Hold on for a sec. So you have to, so like Sony, you have to buy the patch for the upgraded graphics on Switch 2. It'll probably be $10.
Oh,
I
I'll have
hope.
to see. What are you saying there?
Sorry.
What did you say on the?
Oh, if you have the Switch games, like Tears of the Kingdom or whatever, they will upgrade it for its Switch 2 graphics, but you have to pay.
No,
It's
like,
kinda
what's
like-
them, why are they sliding it? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, it's a mouse. You can use it as a mouse.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Imagine first-person games like this. You can use it as a mouse.
Oh, that's cool.
Now this unlocks a whole new way to experience
Oh,
the
yeah.
game. Like that's excellent. Especially for first-person games where you'd want the precision of something like a mouse. You missed the whole camera thing they're going over, but they have a separate camera that stands like on a little pedestal.
Yeah.
It looks like a Google Nest Cam, and it cuts you out of the background. It'll put you like in the game and stuff. It'll probably be like $200. You know, it has like all these features and things like that. But
Oh, the motioning on with the controller is like a lot different.
yeah, this reminds
Like
me.
so, it's like you can wave at people.
This reminds me a bit of
Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay.
what's the boxing
That's
game?
kind of like cool. Like no, it feels like the Rift controllers, like the VR controllers in a sense they're trying to go for, but like adding a
Oh, I see what you're saying.
like you see how he was like waving. He did this and was waving.
Hmm.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development.
Hamster says, I'm currently playing Killing Floor 1 since I didn't play it much when I was a kid. My friend wants to give admin capabilities for his server, and he rents in Moscow. Wow.
Oh, man.
They're putting Elden Ring on the Switch.
Oh shit.
Would you play it again on the go?
I've played that game way too much. I don't know if I'll do it again. Just because, like,
Elden Ring on the go.
when Elden Ring came out, I gave it a good 350 hours, I think.
Wow.
On, like, the moment it came out, just solely playing that. I collected every weapon, I collected every enchantment, everything you can get, ashes, everything. I have 100%
The tarnished
I got all the
edition.
achievements. I meant New Game plus 7? Or 8, I forgot. But like, I played it to get all the endings. I got the Dung ending, the freaking Renala ending, what's it called, the Crazed ending. I think it's
Well, now you might have to play it again. That's cool, though. You could tell visually they cut it back a
I
bit,
even
but
screwed
it still
around
looks
to
good.
I screwed around to see how much souls. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to get 1 million. And then I was like, no, I'm gonna get 10 million. Like, I'm gonna just do it. See what happens. I just kept farming it. That's what I did for my AFK stuff. I'm just gonna keep farming it.
Street Fighter 6. Nintendo has to catch up with all these games that they have been getting now, because now they have hardware that can actually run them again.
Oh, what about did they say much about the hardware?
About what?
Like, what's in the interior? Like, what kind of, like...
So in the dock, it has a heat sink to cool the system.
Oh.
It has like a big fan and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
2 USBs, 256 gigs of onboard storage. And you can still upgrade via an SD card. A different SD card though. 1080p LCD. Oh, I don't know. This is a... They're just running through some third-party games.
This looks like fun. That looks cool.
Oh, looks like Armored
pretty
Core.
Cool. That reminds me of Lost Planet.
The Xenoblade kind of looks like Armored Core.
Arsenal. Oh yeah, that. Well, like, they kind of remind me of Lost Planet for a second. The blade, the chainsaw kind of idea.
And we don't know, like, spec-wise, I guess, what they're doing, but
Lost Planet stuff.
yeah, it looks more like Armored Core to me. No, there's some Lost. I see what you mean. Yeah, there's a bit of Lost Planet in there.
There's no way it's Lost Planet though.
No, they wouldn't
Demon.
know.
Oh, okay.
Daemon X Machina. Hey,
Oh,
speaking
God.
of, it's coming to Switch.
Yeah. No, that's a good game to go to.
Oh, here's another thing. They have a new game share thing where if you own a game but your friend doesn't, and it's a multiplayer game, you can give them access to it, and they can play with you.
Oh, that's cool.
And it works for a decent amount of Switch games.
Oh, the split fiction scene they just showed with the monkey climbing on the whole thing. I saw the pre-alpha stuff. I was like, wow, that's crazy how much they changed it.
So you can see where they cut it back a bit. You can see some of the image breakup from the upscaling, but it still looks pretty decent.
We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
It should be over like in 20 minutes or so.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts
Oh.
Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
Wow, that's a
With
big game for them.
enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions,
You
you'll
can
be
run
immersed in
that?
the Wizarding World like never
I guess you can see they really cut it back a bit, but still,
before. And the new mouse controls on Switch
Yeah.
like if you're in portable mode,
to experience
why not? I mean, even the Steam Deck.
I wonder how hot the freaking...
Yeah,
It's gonna
that's
get,
true.
though.
The thermals, but even
Unless it only runs when it's on the deck. On dock, I mean.
no, they wouldn't do that. It needs to play both. Nice. Pro Skater 3 and 4. By the way, you were worried about the magnetic Joy-Con things. There is a latch. If you want to disconnect it, on the back of the controllers, there's a little latch that you have to push and hold. So you can't just rip it apart.
The first thing I saw when they showed it was like, wait, like, what's gonna stop somebody from just
Like,
snapping it?
no,
I'm like,
there's a latch, so you can't just do that.
Dude, you're gonna break the screen, or it's gonna fall off and just drop. Like, Ooh, like, how are you gonna hold that? So it has a lash, thank God. Oh, that's kind of cool. They had SpongeBob.
They got a SpongeBob.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
Ooh, Hitman's coming.
Hitman World of
Oh, I'd play these again.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh yeah, definitely like on the go kind of stuff would be
As
cool.
the best assassin
Sorry?
For on the go would be cool.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same.
Wait, how far into the?
It's supposed to be an hour, so another 20 minutes or so.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to grab a bench and watch?
Yeah.
I know you missed out on the
Yeah,
few. They're
I
just
like
doing
what I
game
say.
announcements.
I'm going back to work at like 1:30.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! This is their James Bond game.
Oh, no way.
We haven't heard anything about
Yeah.
this. They're saying it's coming to the Switch too.
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Wow. That's huge because we don't even know what that game looks like. That's incredible.
Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default command.
I think I saw something you didn't.
Based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party.
Wait, give a second.
Enjoy your adventure.
It said, I don't know if you saw, it said 007.ioa.dk on the bottom.
IO Interactive.
Yeah, but it showed it like
It's
just
called.
like how I wrote it. I think it's like,
Oh, you're saying a website. Oh.
Yeah.
Because we don't even know what the game looks like. They've been working on it for years.
It might
We know it's going to be an original Bond game. Original story, original Bond. Oh, nice, Yakuza. Yakuza 0 Director's Cut.
But I just finished that one.
Well, I don't know what the Director's Cut means. Is there more content?
Don't do that to me. It's the only one I beat. You're telling me I have to do it again?
Oh, you could play as different characters, and there's different mode, I guess.
I'm like, that's the only one. Like, I should probably start with one. I wanted to do the chronological.
You didn't miss
And
out.
I was like,
anything.
yeah,
You're
I'm gonna do
fine.
0 first.
You're fine. Koei Tecmo. AAA game
It tried to
studio.
load it.
Oh, I see.
It said the io.dk/project-007. I don't think I could do it on my phone. I think you have to go on the website.
Hold on for a bit. They're showing
No, yeah.
something Zelda.
But in time, a terrible evil arose.
This is the beginning of Zelda Tears.
A war was
Prequel.
fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call
They said Koei Tecmo though.
the imprisoning war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back.
Oh.
So that's Hyrule Castle?
Oh, it's a separate game.
That must mean this really is the past.
Whoa. This does not look like Zelda that I'm used to. It looked like... Hold on, look at this gameplay for a bit. Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, Hyrule. Okay. I'm Age of Imprisonment. That's what
They're showing the beginning or the prequel story
Is that how you
to
spell your
Tears
thing?
of the Kingdom. Yes.
It's to sign up for updates
Okay.
on the website. Oh,
That was
but you have to do
Hyrule
this.
Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
It wants you to create an account.
Koei Tecmo Games,
You don't want to?
with support from
I mean, I could do it later. It's fine.
We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
Could be good.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
I'm gonna just send you
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
or what it said. It's literally
You
like
can enjoy a
that.
new
You just put it
membership
on a
benefit
website.
exclusively
Okay.
on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Because I can't hear what you guys
Oh shit, GameCube. They're adding
Nintendo Switch Online
under
Plus
their,
expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought it was. When I saw that, I was like, okay, it has to be the because it's only Game Boy
Here are the titles
and
that will
stuff
be
like
available
that.
at launch. A Legend
Wind
of Zelda
Waker.
Oh, wait, so that means Sonic DX might be on there. Or Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I think. So, the
Like
one-
Sonic
I-
Heroes?
No, I keep forgetting the name of it. But you have, you can have chaos like pet, like little babies. Like little thing. I remember playing it a lot. So look at our 2 though, that's cool.
And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray.
They had to. I know they had to.
Experience a world of white knuckle racing at speeds
F-Zero.
over 2,000
That's...
kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all
This is
See,
more,
that would be fun.
This is
They're
more
just going
effort.
back to these.
This is more effort than Sony's putting into their fucking PlayStation backlog. You know, crap.
That's like one thing like Nintendo was really good at with that Nintendo Classics. Like you don't have, you just have to have Nintendo Switch and you just like sign up for that Nintendo Classics.
Well, it's cheap too. It's like less expensive.
You just have the, you just pay for the online capabilities for your Nintendo and you get that.
I guess it's like a vault.
So it's just, yeah, you get the
Oh
vault.
wow, you can customize the whole controls to whatever you want.
That's cool.
More titles will be added in the future.
Oh my god, Mario Sunshine. Luigi's Mansion. Oh, I didn't see. I didn't see the last one.
Nice, and it's available at launch too.
That's cool.
It's really good.
The same day as the
The only game you played via the PlayStation Classics is Resistance Retribution. I actually played that way back on the PSP. Yeah, they need to add Vita, and PS3 needs to be... They need to find a way to emulate it. The fact that it's a...
That's cool.
Oh.
That's really cool. That is something to get because they don't make them anymore, and you can get like an actual game controller.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Anyway, Sony has a lot of work to do on that front. That's basically what I was saying.
They didn't say Legend of Zelda on though.
Yeah, look at all this shit.
Yeah, that's on like, that's cool right there. Like you have all those. It's not every single game, but it is a good enough game. There's all the popular games, at least like most of the popular games.
Well, they add stuff over time too, so.
Mm-hmm. Who dat? I'm supposed to.
I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. It's Nintendo.
Is it Darwin's game?
It's a new franchise.
No, it's not a new franchise. It's Undertale.
It's
That's what it's
Oregon
called.
Trail.
No, Undertale. Undertale's. So it's Deltarunes. Okay, so it plays in the world of Undertale.
Okay.
But it's called Deltarune. This is a whole other game now. That'd be cool. Undertale is supposed to be really good, by the way, if you never played it.
PS3 got emulated on a jailbroken PS5 with Linux, and it worked well. It's especially great. Oh, if Sony's gonna run it natively. Yeah, it's a shame it takes
That's cool,
basically modders
Deltarune.
to do it.
Ooh,
On
that's
launch.
cool.
It's a launch title. Oh, it's Randy with the new jacket. Ooh.
Yeah, you go take a shower, but it's all this stuff.
It should be over in like 15 minutes. They said it'd be an hour. You got Borderlands 4 on the go.
5 hours of sleep.
I know. I'm sorry. I almost didn't stream this if Jacob didn't do overtime.
Yeah, but I had to come in pre now. I didn't think I was gonna get the pre until now. I found out. I was like, oh great. So then I got screwed.
That's Civilization.
But that means I come home at 2.
Ah, nice. See much helpful like
That's cool.
That's so much
Yeah.
better than using a controller, especially for these types of games. You'd want that.
I'm just like worried about like how it would damage that side. That's the only thing.
Oh, like the sliding of it? Yeah, that's a good question.
Maybe you put it on a mouse pad. I'd say put it on a mouse pad.
Where's
To
Brothers
save
in
it, to
Arms
just,
4?
Just so like if you just put it on a mouse pad.
Yeah, it might have some padding. I don't know.
Okay, well, no, because like even then, like you can probably get. Well, you can't put felt. Maybe you can.
It's
But
a good
still,
it's a good
just like-
question though.
But just having an oversized mouse pad and doing it on there would probably be a better idea.
Yeah, it's a good question. Yeah, I know, Hamster. That's what I think. I remember talking about it before in one of my previous live streams because I did play Hell's Highway.
It froze.
It did? Oh.
Or did it stop? Oh, it's just frozen.
Oh, it's just a frozen stream. Yep. This okay.
Just leave it and see what happens. Yeah, there's no point of reading.
Sorry, guys.
It's not you. 'Cause look at
It's Nintendo.
It's still live.
I was surprised because you could see it's a 4K stream. I'm like, wait, Nintendo's doing 4K?
What the heck? Alright, well then, that is my cue to go take a shower.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
It'll be over by the time you're out.
Yeah. That's cool though.
Yeah,
And then
I'm
like,
actually I'm
the
shocked.
Vote 7 project. That's cool.
I'm shocked they actually they legitimately did a good job with that.
Yeah. The only concern I have is the mouse pad. Oh, my watch. My watch.
Oh.
Is the sliding of the side.
Dude, it's still frozen.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Like, what do you want me
I
to
don't
do?
think it's you though.
There we go.
I
Okay.
just picked up.
Oh shit.
Or is it no? It just reversed. It's showing you stuff that you already did.
No, I got it back. Huh?
Oh, that's showing the same stuff.
Oh. No, you are right. It's not even aligned with what I'm seeing.
No, just leave it. It might.
No, but the audio I'm getting is completely different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it doesn't sound anything like that. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark.
Like people in the chat. L.
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open world.
What is that? Is that?
Dude, they're just talking about Cyberpunk. I serious.
Thanks to Nintendo Switch.
No way. It's not you. It's them. Look, they're all saying it.
Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when
Cyberpunk is coming to Switch.
Yeah, it's not you. It's delayed. Delayed. That's just a stream.
That sucks. They're talking about Cyberpunk.
They're talking about Cyberpunk without showing you Cyberpunk.
They said you can. I think I overheard the guy saying you can transfer your save from other platforms. Like if you have a PC or something like that, you can transfer your save.
I find out right now.
I guess.
Late. But you're about to find out right now.
Are you guys still with me? It's.
I think it's not you.
No, but I'm just making sure the chat is still with me because I'd expect people to be like, "What the hell?" Oh, here we go. We got a couple of games. I think it might have corrected itself. You guys still there? Okay. I think it might have corrected itself. We just missed out on like 2 announcements. Yeah, you can go. Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure I didn't like lose out like on the stream, or if it wasn't something on my end. It wasn't. Okay. At least we get a quick synopsis of what they went through. Wow, Star Wars Outlaws is coming to Switch? Oh, that looks good. Fast Fusion. It's like a Wipeout. Like a Wipeout racing game. Did I just say... Wait, am I crazy? Or did I just see Silk Song? I don't know. There's so much happening. Notice how all these say, or a big chunk of them say, same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So they've got a decent launch lineup. Third-party stuff, couple exclusives, and then smaller games. That's very good.
We've shown a lot of games so far.
What's the price, though?
This game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
There's something adult themed.
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
It was announced back in 2019. I'm hoping that this is something that I can just say, oh god. Ooh. They got a new you're telling me they got a new IP from software? This is big. Oh, he's like a vampire. You could see a lot of upscaling is going on.
Close your eyes and
You kind of see the image instability, but
as befits the soon to depart.
I pray
it still looks decent.
carrier of blood. The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
Wow, the Duskbloods. Brand new IP from software. That's incredible that they got that. That's insane. Is it a launch title? No, next year. Okay. But still, that's awesome.
What you just
I did not expect Nintendo
from software.
to go to From Software and get a new franchise from them. That's insane.
Voice article where the game's director Hidetaka Miyazaki will share more details about the game. So please check it out when it's available.
Actually, interesting question. wonder if we'll see that come to other platforms. Is it a Bloodborne situation like, you know, that Sony had, or is that a multi-platform game that they just got first announcement for on Switch 2?
Our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
It said only Switch 2? Okay. It said exclusively on Switch 2 or whatever? Alright. That's still incredible. Like, you gotta give them props for that. We got a Mario star here. The audio is still delayed. Oh, Kirby! We got a new Kirby game coming? Definitely looks like it. Air ride, interesting. Air riders. Is it a full-fledged game, or is it I'm sorry, I'm not familiar. Or is it like a kart racer, another kart racer? Or not really kart racer, but
over 20 years ago is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
Final trailer. All right. What's it gonna be? Ah, it's a Donkey Kong game. All right. Didn't we just get was it Country Returns or something like that? We got a remake or a remaster of that. So this is a brand new entry. Oh, this could be really good. Wow. Damn, can you, like, seriously, like, mess with the environment that much? That's insane. Look at all that destruction. You can just punch a hole into, like, any wall. That's nuts. Bonanza. Well, that looks really good. If it has, like, if the environments can truly be, you know... Oh, it comes only a month after the system, too. Yeah, if the environments can be completely destroyed like that and just changed, I mean, that's really impressive.
with incredible.
You know what this reminds me of? This is like the Switch 2's almost Mario Odyssey.
The ground and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive.
That type of style of kind of exploration, with, you know, a more open world structure, but Donkey Kong and that destruction. What's the price, guys? Come on.
To recap,
June 5th.
launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch.
Oh.
We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Digital.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
What's the price? Dude, your system's coming out in 3 months. What's the price? Or 2 months?
We're very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo.
When do pre-orders start?
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Dude, did they like no price? I'm okay. If they're not talking about the price, that could be potentially bad news. Like, more expensive than we thought. Hold on, I'm going to the Switch 2 website right now. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Guys, yeah, the fact that they didn't even reveal the price tells me that it's more expensive than we thought. I still can't see them charging more than $400. First of all, let me just say, I'll summarize my thoughts right now. This is a good presentation. I liked pretty much all of what I was seeing. We got good game announcements. You got excellent overview of the hardware. There wasn't any, besides the stupid, you know, mismatch with the audio and the stream glitching out, which they gotta get that under control. That's kind of stupid that's happening, especially because it seems like it's pre-recorded and all that stuff. It's like, how could you really screw it up that much? Anyway, I think the hardware looks fantastic. You're telling me 1080p, 120 hertz with HDR, even though it's an LCD on the go. That's awesome. Like, that's really cool. And the fact that you get 256 gigs of storage, really cool. I guess here's another thing that we don't know is how large are the games going to be. Now, 32 gigabytes on the Switch was really small. However, unlike the PlayStation and the Xbox, you don't have to install your games directly to the hard drive. When you put the cartridge into your Switch, you know, it saves save data and update data. But, you know, like the games might be a gig or two, or, you know, not even that. Like, I have a SD card on my Switch Lite, 120 gigabytes or whatever it is. And there's still so much space left because most of my library is just all physical. So I wonder whether they're going to change it, whether if you have the cartridges for Switch 2, if it's going to install it directly to the onboard storage like modern game systems do from Sony and Microsoft. If that is the case, then that 256 gigs can actually, you know, get used up very quickly. But that's really cool. I like the hardware. I like the dock. I like pretty much everything that we heard about it. They didn't really talk about upscaling, but you can tell some upscaling was happening in the trailers that they showed, and the game announcements were really good. It's coming a lot sooner than, you know, I was expecting. I was thinking something like August. So the fact that it's coming in June is just excellent. So yeah, I think the price is just the big outlier here. I can't see them charging more than $400 for it. $400, $450. You know what, Lloyd? I could say $450 for the Mario Kart bundle, something like that. They might sell it at a slight discount. I fully expect games to be $70 on Switch 2. You know, they already sold Tears of the Kingdom for $70, and that was just a normal Switch game. So it's going to be the $70 game price tag. Tragums, you say $500. You're telling... I can't see them being able to get away with it and sell it. You're telling me that they're going to sell it for the same price as a PlayStation 5? and you know, like, oh, you know, you could take the games with you, but you know, like, you're still getting a cut back version of the game in some capacity. I just can't see them chart, like, when you reach that, you know, price bracket, why would people choose, I guess, why would you choose a Switch 2 over a PlayStation 5? The only reason would be portable play, but even if it was $500, like, now you're getting in the territory with the portable PC handhelds, Steam Deck, ROG Ally. That's Nintendo's main competition now. It's a very different market. It's a very different market. And that's what's going to be interesting to see how this system does over time, because you had people like the Switch did exceptionally well, but it was like first to market with its ideas. Now everyone's caught up, and you have these superpowered PC handhelds that are doing incredible, you know, work. I mean, it's just going to be interesting. I'm going to be kind of watching it with a, you know, keeping a watchful eye over it to see kind of how it does. But I think as far as the presentation goes, this was great. It was so much better than the Switch reveal. It was funny because I looked back at my history back when the Nintendo Switch was first revealed, and I made a video and I was like, what the fuck, Nintendo? It was like way back in the day, because their presentation was pretty bad, and no one really understood the concept of what they were going for. And then it turned out to be a huge mega success, and Nintendo was like bang on the money. But now things have changed. Times have changed. The expectations of what people want from the hardware has changed. There's more competition. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm just shocked they didn't reveal the price. Wow. It does tell it. Yeah, I mean, you guys are saying 450, 500. It does kind of point you in that direction to expect something similar to that price bracket. But why would you buy this over a PS5? Like, would any of you buy this over a PS5? Like, if it's 450, 500? To me, it's just like, even if it's portable, if I was to spend $500 right now on a portable system, I'd still go with the Steam Deck or something. Like, I wouldn't go with this. But for $400, it's about as much as I could probably say, you know what? You got some Nintendo games in there, the hardware and stuff like that. I could see. Personally, for me, I'm more interested. Jacob says, hell no. Personally, for me, I'm more interested in a Switch 2 Lite. As I said before, I do not have my Switch, or when I had my normal Switch, my launch Switch, I did not plug it into the TV at all. When you take the games on Switch and you put them on a big TV, they just tend to show all of the deficiencies. So to me, it's like, you know, I didn't want it for that reason. Now, the upscaling and stuff has changed. They got, you know, some good hardware and things like that in there, so that looks really cool. But I still don't see myself using this in kind of a docked mode. It would still just be a handheld exclusive system to me. So a Switch 2 Lite for $300, let's just say, that is much more compelling to me. Especially if over time they get the hardware down. Obviously, it would be a slightly smaller system, but and you wouldn't have like the mouse capabilities and all that stuff, which it's cool to look at here. But I wonder how useful it's going to be for games. I like how King Grog said, "No, smash the big L." So yeah, I just don't think competition wise, it's just going to be a hard sell when you're reaching towards that price bracket. You know, Nintendo's in a very difficult position right now with this hardware, where they really waited a long time, and I think perhaps they had to wait a little while in order to get the capabilities of what they wanted hardware wise ready for the Switch, and perhaps manufacturing. They wanted some extra time to manufacture stuff. It's just so different. And it's going to be so interesting to see what happens. So, but it's coming sooner. Overall, I liked this presentation. I liked what I saw. You know, when you're not thinking about price, it's like, oh, that's a very compelling platform, you know. But when you do think about price, especially the fact that they didn't talk about it, it just makes you kind of question everything, like saying, okay, well, if the asking price is steep, you know, how are people going to react to this? Everything's more expensive these days, but the Switch was $300 when it launched, which well into the 8th generation of consoles was what, the same price as the PS4 and Xbox One, I believe, at the time. But then again, you were getting the same games on the go and there was no other platform that was giving you that. There was nothing. There was no Steam Deck, no ROG Ally, nothing at all. So now you have those platforms, and now you have a system here which is not on par. Well, I guess we don't know what realistic hardware or realistic visuals look like on the Switch. It'll be interesting to see what cutbacks they did with like Star Wars Outlaws, for example, because that's a very heavy game on the consoles. It's a very heavy game on PC. They got it obviously to run here for the Switch too. So how cut back is that experience going to be? And we saw Hogwarts Legacy as well on this, which you could tell, they cut back like the grass density and all that stuff. Anyway, yeah, I'm talking in circles at this point. Overall, I liked the presentation. I had a good time watching this and sharing my thoughts with you guys, but that price is the big outlier, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to try and go back to bed. The sun's out right now, but anyway, yeah, I guess depending on what the price is or what the pre-order information looks like, I'll update you guys on Twitter. I appreciate you guys being here watching the live stream for me, or with me. It was 6 a.m. for me, very early on in the morning, so like my brain's like all over the place and I don't have the energy. But anyway, thank you guys so much just for watching this with me. All right, so I'll let you guys know on Twitter what happens, I guess, as we get updates from the price and whatnot on the Switch. And obviously if I'll pre-order one. It's right around the time of my birthday, so maybe we'll have someone get it for me. That's actually what happened with my original Switch. My parents got it for me for my birthday. So this is right around that same time. So hopefully if the price is decent, I may actually be able to have someone give it to me as a gift. All right, guys, I'll talk to you all later. Thank you so much. And yeah, see you guys for the next live stream.